Welcome to Nerd World 2017. And there's a lot of nerd things that is coming out in 2017. And also, if you've been a regular on this channel, you can see that now I'm using a green screen. Not all the time, just for some things like this, but I might have R2 with me. Or not. But also, a reason why I have all the Star Wars stuff, because I don't know what to expect from the new Star Wars, so have some Star Wars stuff to look at. I do know some things that the director might do, but not that much right now. Hold on. When I get to it, I'll get to it. So first up on the agenda is Tokusatsu stuff. First up for Tokusatsu is Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. This series is based off of space stuff, like the Zodiac, all that like stuff for like the 12 Zodiacs for space, like all that Greek stuff. But it does seem interesting. Also, for a small note, that Bandai America might have been involved in the creation of it, so it's not totally Japan. So it looks like they're working together now. And it's also Nine Ranger, which Cure means 9 in Japanese. So it looks to be a pretty fun Sentai. Sometimes after the anniversary series, sometimes it's not that great, but sometimes it's that great. It depends on who's writing it and who's the director of it. All depends on that. Next for Tokusatsu is Power Rangers Ninja Steel. This is the 24th series of Power Rangers. The series they adapted from it, Ninja, wasn't that great of a series. It kind of a letdown almost. But since Power Rangers Dino Charge was better than Kyuranger, which is the adaptation from Power Rangers Dino Charge, was better than Kyuranger. So Ninja Steel has a chance to be better than Ninja. Pretty looking forward to it. I hope they have the same writer from Dino Charge that had the start of it, but since I heard that Dino Charge is also getting kind of downer in storytelling, but I haven't caught eye of it. I don't know why I haven't caught eye of it. It looks pretty fine to me as of right now. I haven't finished Dino Charge yet, but like I will. But everything looks fine right now, but who knows it for the future. Now let's talk about the movie. Power Rangers, the movie. It looks okay from like how the characters are, what I see in the trailer, but as like the way things look, like the suits, the Megazords, that looks Michael Bay's Transformers. I am not excited about this kind of look for it, but if they can pull off a great story, then it'll be a great movie. If they cannot pull off a great story and everything that people have been collecting toys will be just a waste of money, who knows? Somebody always likes something, and you could be happy with it. It doesn't matter if you hate something or if you like something. Do what you want to do. If you want to hate something, hate it. If you want to like something, like it. There are some movies that I really like, and they're bad, but I just like them. And there are people like that out in the world that are just like that. And there are some movies that I really hate, and some people that really like them. Who knows? That this could be one of those movies. And let's move on to some Disney stuff. Yeah, your stuff. If you don't know, Star Wars has been owned by Disney, and you must have been living in a cave. Let's go over to Marvel stuff first for Disney. Marvel has 3 movies this year. We got Guardians Volume 2, we got Spider-Man Homecoming, yeah, and we got Thor Ragnarok. Guardians Volume 2 is supposed to have Ego the Living Planet, and that's supposed to be Star-Lord's father. Now, we heard that Star-Lord's mother is supposed to say something about Star-Lord's father, like being an angel and stuff like that. Maybe being a planet is her saying that he is an angel, or planet angel, I don't really know. The last Guardians was so good. This movie is probably going to be even better than the first one. Who knows? And it's also not that strong cold tie to the Marvel movies that take place in Earth. Maybe after Avengers Infinity War, it will probably, I don't really know. And now we're moving on to Spider-Man. Spider-Man's back at Marvel. Now Spider-Man movies are going to be made by Marvel Studios and Sony and Disney, all claiming one. Now some people are very unhappy with this movie, like having another reboot, but like, it's Marvel. They do great all the time. Some of their movies weren't that great actually, but now they figure out what to do and what not to do. They're going to be great all around. The trailer from this movie had like that indie teen John Hughes kind of vibe. It looks great. It does. I can't wait to see this movie. High school coming of age movie. Coming of age movie, that's a superhero movie as well. Last for the Marvel stuff is Thor Ragnarok. Now Thor Ragnarok is supposed to have this like end of the world type story, like hell, not H-E-L-L, it's H-E-L, and also it's supposed to involve the Hulk. We're going to have a Planet Hulk movie in this movie as well. And it's also been confirmed that Doctor Strange is in the movie. Now, I thought Doctor Strange was not going to this movie. I did a breakdown of the end credits, but I never released it. And I said that Doctor Strange is not going to be in Thor Ragnarok. I don't know if I should change that, but I still somehow think that it's not going to be in the movie somehow. I just think it's going to be in our uncredited thing or whatever. I really don't know. This is just estimation right now. It's whatever. But hey, Marvel is always doing great. They don't feel that much right now, but except for Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, well, people say it's good because it goes right now, but I just fell off that show. So for regular Disney stuff, there's Beauty and the Beast. It has Emma Watson in it, and that's the only reason why I want to see it, because it's Emma freaking Watson. There's Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tells No Tale. Now, I'm not that big of a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just like whatever with it, but maybe I should watch all their movies again. Like I think I watched some parts of the first one. It's very vague. I think I've seen the end of it, but like it's still very vague. Also at this point, I don't know how much Disney movies are. I did do research, but I don't know how much there are of the cartoons. I know there's 2 cartoons this year. It's there's Cars 3 and this one called Coco. Now Cars 3 looks a little bit more darker than how in the previous Cars movies. It has like this realistic tone to it. Like when I saw from the trailer, it was like, I would say it looks a little more dimmer, like how you see in the Marvel movies, how like the color code, all the color in the Marvel movies are a little bit dim, but still kind of bright. It kind of looks like that. That's my opinion on it. I don't know about this one called Coco, I think it's called. Kind of looks like a Latino movie, probably. It looks pretty cool to be that. It's pretty fine that Disney's being diverse in movies. They had that Mulan last year. I did not see that. I did not see a lot of movies last year, but like I will catch up with a lot of Disney movies I haven't seen over the years. Moving on to Warner Brothers now. We got 2 live action movies of our DC movies, but 1 cartoon, the Lego Batman movie. Does that count as 3 movies for DC then? So we got Wonder Woman coming up first, and that looks fantastic. I am excited for this movie. I am ready for this movie. People who have been with DC for a long time, like me, I came into Marvel like a few years ago, but like DC has been there from the beginning for me. And I am excited to see finally Wonder Woman. I like this Batman, and the Superman's okay, but like finally see all 3 of them together. It's exciting. It's awesome. This movie looks awesome. I hope it does well. I really hope it does well. I don't check Rotten Tomatoes anymore, but for this one, I will. I just have to. And if this movie is good, then thank the gods. Next, we have Justice League. I am a little worried because Zack Snyder is still the director for it, but we got Jeff Johns controlling all the story stuff for the movies now. I'm very hopeful. I'm very, very cautious. Very, very nervous about the Justice League sucking. I'm very, very nervous about this. Zack Snyder's movies do look gorgeous, like the way it's filmed, but the storytelling is not that great. It's not. I'm a little scared, but I'm not that scared. And Lego Batman. That looks fun. I cannot wait for that. I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters. I probably will or probably not. But most likely I will, because it's Batman. And the Lego movies look fun. Like, it looks fun. Phil Lord and Chris Miller are the directors of this movie, like how they did with the Lego movie. Now they're also going to do the Han Solo movie next year. So pretty good for the DC movies this year. Hopefully they're good. Just hopefully. Hopefully. No reshoots are done. Make them bad. Whatever. Just be good. There are also other like sci-fi, nerdish, like medieval, whatever, Warner Brothers movies out this year. But like we got Kong Skull Island. That's supposed to be like the universe that King Kong and Godzilla are gonna fight each other. First trailer for Kong Skull Island looked great. I hope the movie's gonna be great. I really hope so. The first Godzilla was okay. Hopefully this universe is just gonna be like awesome as the Marvel universe. Now there's Blade Runner 2049. I haven't seen the original Blade Runner, but it looks like everyone's excited because they've seen the original Blade Runner. I know that there's like multiple versions of the original cut. Like there's like the actual one, which is I heard that one was bad, and then there's like uncut versions, alternate versions, so on, and those are better than the actual version. So I'm probably gonna look forward to it, this movie, or something like that. Or I like trying new things or whatever, trying new sci-fi things or fantasy things, whatever. Speaking of fantasy things, that King Arthur I didn't watch the trailer when it came out, but kind of grabbed me when I went to see Rogue One and it played that. It does look medieval, fantasy-like stuff, and I kind of like that kind of stuff. So it looks pretty exciting to see. I wonder what they're going to try and do with this new reboot Mystical King Arc stuff. There's that Disney one that doesn't look that great, cartoon Disney one. We're looking forward to it. I don't know if it's on my top 10. Moving on to some anime stuff. There's a lot of anime I don't know, and there's like Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball. Those are ones that I really follow. I don't know much about all the other animes that come out this year. So I do know that there's going to be a Boruto anime off of the manga. The manga is like 7 chapters in. I haven't been reading anything that's including the Boruto manga. There's always something that's always very surprising. Like the Boruto movie in 2015, that was very surprising to come out. I did not know it was coming out. It could be a Bleach. Don't take my word. Take that with a grain of salt. There could be a Bleach one. Who knows? Bleach could come back. It did have its 15th anniversary last year, but who knows, it could be as surprising this year that it will come. Voltron, the legendary defender, that left off on like cliffhanger, and like what they showed at like I think New York Comic Con, it just showed us new footage like off the bat. Usually that stuff, like usually to like anime stuff, takes like a year or something like that. Who knows that? Like they already had planned, so could have been already planned to have a season 2. Hopefully this one won't be 11 episodes. I did not like a short amount of episodes. I like a long amount of episodes. I think Young Justice is supposed to come out this year. It said earlier it takes a while to animate stuff. They announced it at the end of 2016. It should be coming out probably late 2017 or early 2018. I don't know. It's just like it could just come out now, out of the blue, just now. Who knows of right now? Let's talk about some Netflix and some of the CW stuff. We got Iron Fist coming out this year. Now that's supposed to launch off the final person of the Defenders. It looks great. It looks like it's going to be introducing another form of magic to the Marvel Universe. It looks like it's going to be super action-packed. It's taking Daredevil's spot, the first Netflix Marvel show to come out. Now there is not going to be a Daredevil season 3 this year. They have Defenders, which has everybody. It has Daredevil, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, our team, possibly Punisher, who knows. I'm guessing that the Defenders, the big thing for the Defenders is probably going to be the thing that happened at the end of Daredevil season 2 with Elektra being like resurrected as some kind of goddess or whatever. But who really knows right now? We could have the Punisher. There are like set photos, but like who knows that if this stuff is for this year or next year. It could be at the end of 2017, like in December or whatever, or November, like how Jessica Jones was. But it seems very exciting. Now, our CW shows, now they always get good after the mid-season finale. Like, they get really intense, really good. Like, I don't know, it just does that for me. For the Flash, we got Wally West being Kid Flash now. That looks pretty good. And also for Supergirl, we got Kevin Smith, the fat DC fanboy. He is writing the next episode for Supergirl and directing the episode too as well. I think he directed some of the Flash episodes, like the Killer Frost one and the Runaway Dinosaur one from the Flash last year. Now he's directing the Supergirl episode. It's called Supergirl Lives, which is like his script for when he was writing the Superman Lives script. That was a movie that was supposed to come out in the 90s, but it got canned. There's a whole bunch of stuff on it. He even trashes the guy that wanted him to do it. Well, the guy was saying pretty stupid stuff about he wanted Superman to fight a giant spider or whatever. So that's his like official rough draft script that he wrote that he wanted to do. There's also, it involves like a bunch of like Brainiac stuff, a bunch of Kryptonian stuff. So what it looks like, you see from Supergirl stuff, it looks like she's in the Phantom Zone and she has like blood on her hands. So it's called Supergirl Lives. So she might somehow end up dying and being resurrected. So that was his whole entire plan, that for his movie Superman Lives was that Superman dies and he gets resurrected. So it's gonna be like that for this Supergirl episode, and it could be a two-parter. And who knows, that Supergirl could get even better than it already is. Season 2 is better than Season 1 if you haven't been watching it. Now for Arrow, as of right now, we don't know that is Laura Lance, or it could be a Earth 2 copy of like from Black Siren or whatever. I don't remember. Did Black Siren die? Probably did or probably not. But like, well, why would Black Siren be good? Wouldn't she be like trying to kill him, whatever? Or Laura, we saw, knew Oliver's name, so it could be the real Laura or somehow copy of Laura from another universe. You know, Flash is traveling through universes. Maybe like this Laura is some sort of Flash. I don't know. Now I haven't been watching Legends, but I don't know that much about what they have been doing with it, so sorry, can't expand on it. It looks fun, but I had to limit my shows. So, Star Wars, what is there to know about Episode 8? Nothing, except for the director, Rian Johnson, said that, like, it will have, like, inspiration from all the war movies, possibly. Expanded idea on who Rey's parents are, maybe a twist, maybe Rey becomes the villain, and Kylo Ren will become Ben Solo, will become the hero. Who knows? Like, this is just like, no one's happening. What do you know what eating Harpin? What do you know, R2? He doesn't even know either, because he's a dummy. It's a plush toy. I don't talk to it. But whatever is going to be great. Like, we know it's going to be great. Because, you know why? The directors were Star Wars fans, and they expand on what the mythology of Star Wars are, and they're just going to make it great. Not how, like, what George Lucas did with the prequels, whatever. He did not expand on it. He just, like, just throw a bunch of stuff like that. But giving it to Disney and, like, having, like, the directors that were fans that got inspired to be directors from Star Wars, and now they're just making movies because of Star Wars, and now they're directing Star Wars. It's just great. Whatever it is, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. Whatever. So what do you think of all this nerdy news? What are you looking forward to? Everything from 2017. I'm looking forward. Everything! I like everything! Everything! But I'm not looking forward to the Power Ranger movie. Sorry. Put a link to something right here, like whatever, and another whatever thing. Click R2, whatever. Please comment down below. Give me a like, it really helps me out. And subscribe for more. I've been Matt1, and see you later.